Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to you. It's going to be a Friday. Um, I found this while I was perusing Pinterest that made me want to try it. It's called Crazy Diva Dance, and you start out with like a line with a couple of triangles, and you do a couple of auras around them. And then you add a few more triangle shapes, some shards of triangle. See, they're different, going at different angles and have different sizes and widths. And then you aura those a couple of times. And then it says, continue adding black shapes and auras. Like so. Or like this. I really liked this one that went around the edge and went toward the middle. I think that's where I want to do. I want to try that. So let's give that one a go. Let's see. Which piece of paper do I want to do that on? What color are we feeling today? Let's flip through colors and decide. Oh, let's turn on a light so I can actually see the colors better. Oh, that's much better. All right, see what I have in stock at the moment. I think a good contrast maybe will be with do I want to do it black and red or purple? You know, how about this light blue? No, I've done a lot of blue lately. I haven't done purple lately. Let's do a purple. It's been a long time since I've drawn on a purple. And so let's just go. I'm going to make myself a border. Just so that I'm not going right up against the edge. That's my preference. You can absolutely do your artwork up to the edge if that's what you prefer. And is my line absolutely straight? No. No, it's not. And that's okay. So I'm going to put a couple of triangles, maybe various sizes, all around my edge. Something like that. Come fill those in a minute. I'm going to do the drawing first, and then I'll come back and fill in. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we want to aura the whole thing, so I'm going to just start here. I'm just going to go here. Today I'm using a 0.5 multiliner Copic. You could use whatever size pen you want. Am I being precious about this? No, I'm not. Some of them have pointy turns. Some of them have more roundy turns. Just like so. Let's do that again. So how you guys been? Let's see. It will only have been 2 days for you guys. It's been a couple of days since I've been out here. Not a long time, but a couple of days. I'm still, you guys are seeing this in November. I'm still on October. I need to change my fingernails to my spooky Halloween ones that I bought. That looks good to me. I think I'll do a question out of this book. I'm almost out of questions in this book. This is the If Questions for the Game of Life, the book from those folks. It's a small little book. The pages are maybe 6 by 6, and there's like 130 pages in the book, and there's like 5 or 6 questions on a page. I don't remember where we were last. That's inappropriate. If you had to pick the most important quality for a leader of your country, what would it be? Honesty. Absolutely 100% honesty would be the best leadership quality that I could find. And as of late, I don't think anyone in leadership of our country has been honest. Some of them have tried to be honest, but at the point where you get to that point of political party, I think it's the way the party functions is that if you are an honest person, you don't get to the top. It's just how it goes. So if we could actually have honest people in our elected offices, wouldn't that be refreshing? Next question. If you could change the ending to one movie you've seen, which one would it be and how would you reshoot it? Those are always difficult questions for various reasons. First off, I don't watch very many movies, and I don't think I've watched a full-length movie in 10 years. Honestly, I don't think I have. Maybe I have, but my other problem is I also don't remember. So even if I've watched something, I will not recall most of it. And what's weird is I won't recall most of it. Like if you'd asked me to relate, the general gist of a movie, I could probably do that. If you asked me to describe a scene, a specific scene from a movie, I would not be able to do that. Now, if you described a scene from a movie, I could replay it in my head. Like if I've seen that movie and then you described a particular scene from that movie, I could visualize it. But if you ask me to like give you a recreation of a particular scene from a movie, I'm not your person. Same thing for a TV show. However, if you show me something like a clip from a movie, I can tell you whether I've seen it or not. So it's weird what my brain does. There's bits and parts of things that I just don't recall. Now I have other people who are super good at like movie trivia, TV trivia, that kind of thing. They're really good at it. That is not me. Because most of the time, I honestly just don't remember what I've seen. It's just, I don't know. I guess because I don't put a large importance on visual media, that I just, yeah, I just don't. Now, if you were to ask me to rewrite the ending of a book, that I might be able to do. For some reason, I remember stories better than I remember visual media, which is weird because I'm in a visual field. But if you ask me an art question, if there was let's change this to an art question. Is there a famous work of art that you would change the color of, and why? I could probably answer that question. Give me a second to think about it. I could probably answer that question. Although, once again, honoring the art and the intention of the artist is also something that I would be remiss to want to change. I think that's the same with movies as well. I would be remiss to want to change the end of a movie. I suppose if there was a movie where somebody died, perhaps I'd want to change that to where they didn't die. Movies don't come to mind. That's weird how movies don't come to mind for me. They don't live in my brain. That's not what lives there. Artwork. I would love to see some of the masters, the things that the old master paintings and portraits. I would love to see them actually in their vibrant colors that they were when the artist painted them. I know that they don't look old and yellow like 99% of paintings in galleries look like. They don't look like that. I watch on YouTube Baumgartner's restoration. If you guys have never seen that, I highly recommend it. And he is a conservator who restores paintings, fixes them, repairs them, and he does clean them. And once you remove that yellow varnish, I would say all pictures, all paintings that are more than, 30, 40 years old have yellowed. And then there's the really old ones that are from the, 1800s, 1700s, and have had multiple coats of varnish that yellows. And sometimes You know, they didn't clean the old varnish off before they slapped a new coat on there. So it's dirt embedded in old varnish. And you know how most of the masters all have that kind of weird brownish tinge to them. I I know that they don't look like that, and I would really love to see some of those old artworks refreshed and made into the vibrant paintings that they were when they began. Especially like Rembrandt's work. I know that a lot of those Rembrandt works that are all that brownish color don't really look like that. You know, the people he painted have lifelike skin tones. They're not all sallow and yellow. And and yet, of course, museums and conservators are very reluctant to take a masterpiece and touch it in any way, shape, or form. So they don't restore them to their vibrancy, and I think that's sad. That's what I would like to see. Okay, I have I have I have done my aura-ing. Now I'm going to fill in these triangles with the black. Just do a little coloring. Am I getting closer to that 30,000 subscriber mark? I think so. You know, I of course, I won't be able to know how much my plea from the last couple of weeks has done anything, because I don't see that statistics yet. I won't see them until November, and I am still in October. So it happens when I go 2 or 3 weeks ahead of when you guys will see this video. But I really want to do a 30,000 subscriber giveaway. These pictures that I've done recently, I want to give these away. And can't do that if you guys don't subscribe. Like I've said before, the subscriber numbers are less important. It's not that they're not important, but they're less important than the fact that you guys watch. And I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. That's amazing. When I first started this channel, I thought maybe 20 people would watch, right? And then hundreds were watching. And then thousands were watching. And now almost 30,000. It blows me away. And I am humbled. I really am. That you guys come, you watch me draw, you listen to me ramble. Some people turn off the volume so they don't listen to me because they don't want to hear me yammer on. That's fine, I understand. I get it. Some of my favorite YouTubers, they've moved away from their art content and have changed over to a vlog style where they show more about their life and talk about their, product shipments and that sort of thing. And as much as I appreciate that, and the fact that I guess they are making better, they're getting more views, they're getting better content algorithm out of that kind of content. I really miss watching them do art. Watching her pack up her art is not nearly as exciting to me as watching her do her art. But you know, that's their choice. Over time, my channel may change. This may not be what I want to do forever. But for right now, I am having so much fun. And I hope you guys are too. What I really like is when you guys chit chat with me in the comments. Ask me questions. Tell me things about your life. That's cool. I love having a community of people. Sometimes people disappear and it's like, I wonder where Lourdes went. She hasn't commented in a long time, or something like that. But then there are others of you guys who have become more of a staple in my life. Like Miss Retha. I know you're watching. Who are now someone I would be privileged to call a friend, an actual friend, not just a virtual friend. And yeah, so I like being able to have conversation with you guys. So if you have anything you want to talk to me about, anything you want me to talk about in a video, you won't see it probably until, let's see, if this is going out the first week of November. If you ask me a question today, I will answer it sometime in December, maybe January. So, as long as you're willing to be patient, absolutely. Ask me a question. If you want me to make a video about it sooner than that, well, okay, that doesn't make any sense. It still won't be any sooner. But you can always ask me questions over on Instagram as well. Don't forget, I do have an Instagram. I have a Facebook group that you can join. All those links are in the description box below. If you're starting to do some Christmas shopping, if you use my link that's for my Amazon affiliate, that's also in the description box, to start your shopping, you don't have to buy any of the things that are on my my lists of things that I like. Absolutely, you don't have to. But if you start there, then whatever you buy from Amazon, I get a little commission. It's not much. It's like 0.5% or something. Like not 0.5%, like 0.05%. It's very small. I get a few pennies from what you purchase, but eventually those pennies will add up and I will get a check for something. So far, it's been a year, haven't gotten a check, and so nobody's buying anything using my link. That makes me sad. But if you guys are thinking about starting to do some Christmas shopping, if you wouldn't mind using that link to do your shopping, I would appreciate it. Of course, that's assuming that you want to shop on Amazon. I totally get those people who will not shop with them. My mother is one of them. I totally get that. She prefers to shop directly with a company or a small business rather than going through Amazon, and I get that. So that's cool. No shade for whoever is shopping or how they're shopping. No shade at all. Should I fill it all the way to the middle? I don't think I'm going to. And I like their sample where they put a little bit of shading in the middle though, to kind of make that recede to the background. I think I'll do that. Have I got them all? I think I do. Yeah. Okay, so this was called, what was this called? Crazy Diva Dance? Isn't that what it was called? Crazy Diva Dance. Do a little shading. Let's do a little shading. Where did my pencil go? There it is. You guys have one of these? It's a pencil extender. Have you seen this before? It just has this little ring that has like a clamp here. So when you push the ring, it closes this end and it holds in your pencil. You can do two different sizes, the bigger ones and the smaller ones. But when you get a little stubby pencil like this, and it's hard to hang on to, stick that in there, push that up so it holds your pencil, and then you have a reasonable size pencil that you can hang on to until you've completely used up this pencil, and it really helps you to not waste resources and not throw away your pencil before it's time. I love it. It's one of my favorite tools. I'm just kind of going around the corners here, around the edges. I'm just going to smudge that out. You'll notice that my lines got less and less precise as I came out. That's okay. Could you make them absolutely precise? Certainly. If that's the kind of person you are and you want that kind of precision, certainly could go for it. That is not me. If you guys know anything about me, that's not me. I am more organic. I'm more flowy. I prefer a woggly line over a very precise one. It's just who I am. I'm going to go in here with some pencil in there too. Maybe a little in here too. And maybe a little in here. And maybe here. Are those exactly in the middle things? No, not really, but that's where I feel like it needs a little shading. And I'm using my giant blending stump because I don't see my little one. Oh, that's okay. Giant one works, and especially if I have an eraser nearby, if I happen to smudge where I don't want to smudge. Although it seems to work pretty well. I've got pretty good control over it. What's that noise? Somebody has asked to join Tangle Explorations. Tangle Explorations. That's the Facebook group, Tangle Explorations. If you do decide you want to join, please make sure you answer all the questions. If I have the I have Facebook set to automatically deny any request that doesn't have the questions answered. So if you've requested and you didn't get in, it's because you didn't answer the questions. That's tried to keep spam people out. It's been doing a really good job of that. And even if you do answer the questions, if the answers don't make sense, and it seems like you've never seen tangle patterns before and you have no idea what you're talking about and you're just answering just to get in, I don't let you in for that either. Excuse me. Take a little drink. I don't know why I sound so gravelly. I don't know why my voice is sounding like this all of a sudden. But anyway, here we go. I like that. Crazy Diva dance. This is the inspiration piece. That one there. And there's mine. And I like it. That was easy. It was a pretty simple, stress-free thing to do today, which is awesome. I will see you on whatever the next video is going to be on Monday. You guys have a great weekend. This weekend, on the day you see this, and the following day on Saturday is the weekend we're going to try to do our boutique at church. So hopefully my husband will have sold a bunch of plants because he's gotten crazy with the plants. I will have sold some art, some puzzles, and we'll see how that goes. So pray for us that we have a good turnout and that things go well, and I'll let you know probably, well, sometime in December how things go, because that will be after the event. All right, you guys have a great day. Do something nice for someone today. Go out and do something good. It doesn't have to be anything costs any money. Smile at people. Hold the door open for them when they go into a store. Go next door and rake your neighbor's leaves. Whatever it might be, do something nice for someone today and make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I'll see you later. Bye.